Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a great week. I got endurance on the table here. So let's take one last look at it because I got my 2153 stitches in on that. And then, yeah, you won't need to see this again for a bit of time, that's for sure. So let me turn it around here. All right, so I'll stand up. So I started making it level across here, and then I worked on this shoe here. You can see that is brought up a bit more. Also, I have achieved 3 color completions, believe it or not, and that's mainly in the blues on the shoe. I did add a little bit of green in that foot there, and then I worked along here trying to level it up on the snail. Added in this bit of green too. I had a prompt to stitch in green. But yeah, that's how it's looking. So that is all of my Olympic medal stitching complete. So happy with that. There's a lot of confetti in that, as you can see. But have been making some good progress. So yeah, happy that I will now put something else on those scroll rods. I don't know what yet, but we will see. I realized last week after I filmed that I didn't plan to do March Madness this year. That is something I usually do, but I didn't. And then after filming the video, I thought about it and thought, oh, maybe I can still plan something. But honestly, the goals that I have for the items I want to get completed in March probably wouldn't lend well for March Madness. I did finish the stitching for my Smalls Exchange for Canada Swaps, and that has been fully finished and put in the mail. So that's exciting. And I do also have my swap that I received to show you as well. But before we get to that, my only other thing to show you as far as stitching goes is Flosstube friends. So I think you've seen the cover photo enough now. I'm not going to pull that out. But this is how mine's looking. So I just worked more on the bottom border here. So if my math is correct, because I did some calculating, and to finish the border, it'll be 800 stitches in total from where I started. And then to finish the lady will be, again, another 1,000. So yeah, I just wanted to have those numbers documented and figured out for my year-long stitchy event that I'm doing with my shop keeping as a blacksmith. Things have been very quiet on that end, but that's fine. It's just something extra to kind of work towards. So yeah, so that's all I have for my stitching. So let's look at my small that I received. And all the goodies that came along with it. Okay. Oh, and Charlene replied. We're having a chat there in the comments last week about our Disney kit, and we're going to start that December 5th, which is Walt Disney's birthday. So that was a great suggestion, Charlene, and that will make sure that we have enough time to get everything figured out. Okay, so my Smalls exchange that I received was from Karen J. And I really need to email Karen J to say thank you because I haven't already. That's terrible of me. But I got this lovely card. So the pattern is Ring a Ring of Foxes. Biscornu by Fabi Riley. And look at how beautiful that is. And she put a bunch of beads on. Very pretty. And then for other goodies, she shared with me this chart. I believe I do have this in PDF form from her Patreon, but I like that I now have a paper copy of it. This tea bag sticker. Some different teas. Yummy. Mango passion fruit. The Lady Grey tea. And Sunny Orange ginger. And some John James needles. Size 28. That's the size I like. And the scissor fob. I need to find a pair of scissors to put this on. Because the scissors I have right here, I already have one. Yeah, so that is everything I know for my stitching. Apparently words are skipping me. That's all I have for my stitching is what I'm trying to say. We went to the movies today to see Hopper, which is a new Pixar movie. So that was quite good. It's a nice warmer day. This whole weekend was warmer. Yesterday was a bit rainy, so I did get out for a bit of a run this morning. Oh, one thing I did want to mention to anyone in Ontario, I think there are some other provinces that also have this company, but it's called Odd Bunch, and what it is you get a weekly produce box delivered of, say, fruits or vegetables that the grocery stores can't take for whatever reason. Usually it's a size thing. And you can pick the size of the box. And if you want to pause a box 1 month, you can do that. So for the last couple weeks, we have been getting the Odd Bunch box, just the small box. You can substitute one item for no charge. And so far we've been pretty happy with it. The first box, what did they have in it? It was like clementines, apples. There was melon, melon in that one as well. For the fruit, vegetables, there's some potatoes, onions, turmeric. And then you get a surprise item. Oh, there's cabbage in that one too. The surprise item for that was sweet potato. I just chopped up the sweet potato. And they were gonna send longdons, which is like a grape berry type fruit. But I substituted that for apples because I wasn't sure what we would do with that. And then this week's box had onions, melon. They were supposed to have squash, but I substituted that for another melon because my son really likes melons. Grapes, lettuce, which ended up being like a live lettuce plant. So that's in water in my fridge. What else? Oh, turnip. And turnip? No. Parsnip. That's what I cut up. So parsnip I didn't really know what to do with some Googling. I have cut it up with the sweet potato I got from the box before. And I bought some carrots, and so we're just going to have some roasted vegetables. So hopefully that will be good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had parsnip before. And then the surprise vegetable in this box was more turmeric. So I have a lot of turmeric and didn't know what I was going to do with any of it. So I did some Googling and made like a tea. Bought some ginger and made a turmeric ginger tea with some lemon and honey. And so that was good last night. But at this point, I have so much turmeric that I could have a turmeric ginger tea multiple times a day and still have turmeric for a very long time. But that's fine. If we don't eat everything every week, it's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, we also got avocados this week. Last week we also got broccoli. Yeah, like we got clementines again this week too. So yeah, it's been we've been happy with it so far. So yeah, last week I ended up making like a potato broccoli pasta. It's supposed to be a pasta, but it ended up more like a soup, which is fine. Yeah. So if you are in Ontario or in Canada, take a look to see if your province has the service, but it is called Odd Bunch. So yeah, kind of interesting, something to maybe take a look at. And it's about, for the small box, it's about $20 a week. So I think we definitely received at least minimum $20 worth of produce compared to what we would buy in the grocery store. So so far so good. So, and it's, you know, allowing us to try different things, and as opposed to me just not buying it, right? So all right, well, that is all that I have for today. I don't think there's anything else to really chat about. So I hope everyone has a great week. Hopefully one of these days I will have more projects to show you. I know 2 projects per week isn't very exciting, but it's okay. If we get some things closer to a finish, then that's good. Okay, we'll talk to you next week.